Hello, welcome in, welcome back. If you've been here before, this one is going to be for my Scorpio. So, my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This message is for you. We're going to get your general energy of the week, give you the why behind the stuff that's coming up and what you might be dealing with. Okay, so thank you for being here. Let me just give these cards a good shuffle. All right, I hope that you guys are doing very well. I know it can be Scorpio energy can be tough to deal with on a daily basis. Because it is that concentration of like transformation, So I'm hoping that we can get y'all like some good guidance. What's your overall general energy of the week, Scorpio? Okay, we got house 7. So this week this might be a relationship read for y'all, okay? Specifically in the relationship department, dealing with like romantic partnership, marriage. Could also be some business relationships. We'll just have to pull the cards and see what about this relationship. It could be things coming up to see like how you relate to other people, how you get into relationships, how you partner. Are you taking the right and necessary steps to have the type of partnership that you want? Okay. We do have the Death card here under house 7. So could be this week, could be about transforming a particular relationship. Specifically could be romantic. Could be some breakups this week for some of y'all. It just depends. Let's get some more cards here and see what's going on. But like, this is your card, Scorpio. So like, I feel like regardless of what's going on, whether it's like a makeup to breakup or breakup to makeup type situation, or whether it is is in fact a relationship ending this week, it could be like, or not could be, I feel like the theme is about like, this is necessary. Whatever it is that's happening is necessary for you. Okay, if it is in fact something that you need to let go, I don't see y'all having any real issue with that. Y'all are quick to cut stuff off in general. And we got 5 of Cups. Okay, so coming into this week, some of my Scorpios may have just ended a relationship. Okay, and you could really just be kind of focused on that, thinking about that particular relationship that just ended. Others of y'all, that could be what's happening this week, where the relationship is ending and you're kind of like just really, going back over the relationship. Or if none of that applies, then you still could be focusing on your relationships that have ended, perhaps hopefully in a way to like review and figure out how to get into relationships going forward that you actually want to be in, and that are giving you what it is that you want, that you are looking for. Again, I do feel like the focus is on you. You may be changing some things this week. Okay, let's get your headspace, Scorpio. Let's get your headspace. Uh-oh. We got 2. I'm going to take them. We got the Moon and we got Mercury. So I feel like your headspace is focused on processing what it is that you're feeling. You could be processing the loss of a relationship specifically, or processing the loss of relationships in general. maybe just like reviewing them. I would specifically for like Taurus risings who have seventh house Scorpio, or what else am I kind of feeling here? Um, yeah, maybe wanting to look and see what's in your seventh house, um, something like that. Lost fair thought. I apologize. Um, but you are processing what you're feeling in regards to relationships. Maybe how you communicate in relationship or how you express yourself in relationships. That does seem to be the theme, regardless of whether it is a relationship that has ended recently, whether it is ending this week, or whether um, you know you that's just that's what's on your mind right now. Maybe changing the way that you approach relationships and go into them. Let's see. Let's do it one more. All right, we got 4 of Swords. For some of y'all, this could very well be an on again, off again relationship. Some of y'all may be taking a break from relationships. Like maybe it's, or you're thinking about taking a break from relationships. Maybe y'all have a relationship that's coming back that you're, maybe it's like an ex coming back from the dead that has you kind of reevaluating things. Could be. I also kind of feel like there could be some truth. Like y'all are reviewing these relationships, trying to find some truth in them. Maybe to figure out like why they keep ending the way that they end, or why they keep going the way that they go. Looking for some sort of clarity. We got the Strength card here. I feel like some of. Oh Lord. I almost don't even want to tell y'all this, but I feel like some of my Scorpios this week, as you're reviewing and going over these relationships, may find that like y'all are being too pushy, too assertive. Maybe that's the habit that you're breaking and what's changing, that you're trying to let go of. Like I said, the way that you get into these relationships. So like you could be like if you are like maybe the pursuer, maybe you're thinking about changing that because you just don't like the way that it turns out. It's not getting you where you want to go. Some of y'all may not be taking enough breaks or enough time between relationships. Maybe you need to take a break so you can really process what you're feeling. Maybe you'll realize this week that the reason why, like especially if it's a situation where like you keep getting into the same type of relationship or having the same issues in different relationships with different people, like some of y'all may need to take a second to look at you as the common denominator. All right, let's get your feeling. We got Yang energy. I am wondering if some of my Scorpios are going to be thinking about, like, if it is in fact the ex is going to be coming back this week, and y'all might be considering or think about it, or it could be maybe somebody wants to break up with you, and you're not cool with it. Like, it ends on your terms, not on their terms. Whenever they want to end it, again, take what resonates. Leave what doesn't. Everything I say is not going to apply to everybody. But it is giving me like, this Yang energy here is kind of giving me, taking a more active approach to what you're feeling rather than a more passive approach. And that may or may not be a bad thing. Like for some of y'all who are actually like doing the emotional and like spiritual, mental, like internal work, this actually could be a good thing. This is great energy this week to review these relationships that you've been in and figure out how to do something differently so you can have the relationship that you want. Let's see. We've got Three of Cups here under Yang energy. Y'all could feel like going outside. You know, that could be the way that you process what you're feeling. Like instead of sitting at home, moping, crying about it, and being sad about it, you could be taking a more proactive approach and kind of going outside, celebrating, kind of like push it, like, you know, you're sad, but it's like, F that, you know, I'm going to go party and drink with my friends, you know, which if that helps you, you know, good for you. Like, you know, for people who are breaking up this week, or you just recently broke up, even if you didn't, and it's like you're ready to, you know, get back out there, put yourself back out there, you know, there's nothing wrong with that at all. So again, it's just going to depend on you, Scorpio, as the viewer, where you're at, you know. Let me get another clarifier for my Yang energy. Yeah, even when the Four of Swords came up, I don't feel like y'all are sitting at home. Like maybe y'all should. For my people who like bounce from relationship to relationship, y'all may want to take a break. You know, even if you go out and you want to have a good time with your friends and you want to celebrate, that's fine. But make sure that's the focus. You know, if it's about going out and finding like another partner, no, y'all may want to sit down for a while. But I feel like y'all don't want to, you know, regardless of which end of the spectrum you're on. I feel like, you know, because if you're hurting, if you're focusing on a loss, I feel like what you're doing is just trying to find a way to like patch that up, find a space filler. So it's just gonna depend, Scorpio. It's just gonna depend. I see nothing wrong with you going out. I see nothing wrong with you having fun. You know, you don't have to sit at home crying about how you're feeling, but take some space between relationships. Especially if you're not wanting to recreate. And see, we got Temperance card underneath Three of Cups and Yang energy. There's nothing wrong with being proactive. Like your physical approach to the feeling and what you're doing is not bad. There's nothing wrong with going out and having fun. You don't have to sit in your feelings and be mopey. But be careful about trying to meet somebody else. This could be for my ones that are gonna run into their ex. This could be where and how you run into your ex. Maybe you're going out to stunt on your ex, you know, because you going where you know they're gonna be. So you gotta show them that you're gonna be having a good time, that they're not bothering you. Let's see. I'll do that one more time. Y'all gonna do what you want to do regardless of what I say. I know that. So it's all good. I'm just here to pull the cards. We got the North Node. So yeah, I feel like y'all are focused on your future and what you want. That is like the theme. You know, regardless of where you fall on the spectrum of that, you are focusing on what you want to have in the future. So for some of y'all, especially if you're more mature, you know, more how do I want to say, like maybe if you're a bit older, or if you're like, you know, you've been through some things, or even if you're younger and you've been through some things, I feel like, you know, what I'm saying will really resonate. Like you'll go out and you'll have fun, but it'll literally be about hanging with your friends and not about trying to find somebody while you're out there. That you really will use this energy and take this energy to figure out how you get into relationships and how you approach them, and there won't be such a rush to go into the next thing. For other of my Scorpios that come across this video, yeah, y'all, you know, what I'm saying is probably going in one ear and out the other. And y'all, you know, you're not taking a break, even if you should. We got Knight of Wands coming under the North Node. Yeah. So I could be talking to like two very different groups and types of Scorpio right here. And either way, the energy is the same. You know? But some of y'all might have to come back to this video at a later date. Be like, dang, she was right. Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like y'all are really focused on how do I want to put this? Seven of Cups under the Knight of Wands. Like, some of y'all are burning through these options. You know, like if you have relationship options, some of y'all are just burning through them until you feel like you found the right one. Some of y'all, you may be a bit confused, and so maybe like that's why you know, you keep going through the same like you know, the lesson didn't stick the first time or even the second time or the third time. Like you know, you keep repeating the same relationship cycles because you just haven't figured it out yet. So this could be a good week for y'all to figure that out. You know, like I said, regardless of what's going on, that's what it's about. Even if you go back to your ex, even if you go on to somebody new and you recreate a situation you have with your ex, that's the point. That's the message that's trying to get to you. That's the lesson. If you don't like it, then there's a way for you to not have that or not do that. Let's see, we got Aries energy. It's giving very passionate. I feel like this week, regardless, like I said, regardless of what I say, regardless of which Scorpio I'm talking to, y'all are outside. Y'all are focused and determined to move. Maybe you feel like you got the world in your hands, you know. We got Page of Pentacles here underneath this Aries energy. Some of y'all, like, if it is in fact a breakup, I feel like some of y'all are going to just see this as an opportunity. Like, maybe you wanted to break up, and so, like, you just, like I said, you're ready to go outside, and you are ready to find something new, you know? Yeah. I feel like the overall general theme for my Scorpios this week is finding a partner. And it just depends on what type of partnership do you want. Do you want a short-term partner? Some of y'all, that could be exactly what you want. And even if it's not what you want, look, we got Lovers trying to fall out here while I'm shuffling. Even if you don't want a short-term partner, Scorpio, I feel like if you rush this, that's what you're going to get. You might get a lot of short-term partnerships, more than one. More than one. Look, Lovers coming out for sure. Okay. So yes, long story short, Scorpio, this week y'all are exploring your options, honey. Y'all are outside. Y'all are evaluating these choices. And you know what? I'm not even mad at you for it, okay? I like it for you, regardless of what happens. Y'all are outside. Thank you guys so much for listening and for watching. If you want a private reading, something that is specific to you, click the link in the description box. If you are, if it does resonate, please let me know. Let me know how it resonates with you. Don't forget to like the video and drop a subscribe so we can check back in next week and see what happened. Because, you know, I want the tea because this looks juicy. Y'all have a good day.